say that there's a typical day is of contradiction in terms, because there's so many things that we could be involved in.
There's a lot of meeting of people and listening to people.
In addition to the purely priestly activities, there are lots of other associated activities as well.
We rise at 20 to 6, so we balance it out then between prayer and work.
There's no such thing as an average day in relation to the priesthood, or my experience of priesthood anyway.
There's a definite rhythm to my day-to-day life.
Then meals and recreation, and we'd have 2 hours in the afternoon then for more work again.
I can never tell what tomorrow is going to bring.
God Send Sunday with Father Paul Dempsey and Mary Connolly on the Sound of Kildare KFM.
Good morning and welcome to KFM. It's Father Paul Dempsey here, and I'm delighted to have your company today, and I hope we find you well. As usual, we have a busy show lined up for you.
It's very hard to say, that there's a day-to-day kind of routine in a priest's life. And that's part of the exciting nature of it, because it's not kind of a humdrum sort of 9 to 5 job that a lot of people work in.
Yeah, how are things?
Great to see you again.
Where'd you get the fans from?
Oh, secret spot. Very, very private. That is.
In relation to my own way of life, like I work in parish, I'm also involved here in radio, and also involved in the youth ministry and responding to the youth needs of our diocese. Very few ways of life that would have the variety that my way of life has, and that, I suppose, is one of the big attractions that I've had to priesthood.
I get up at 6:30 and I can do meditation, and then I join the community for morning prayer, and after morning prayer we go to 7:30 Mass. Then we return after that, have our breakfast and go then to our various jobs. Okay, do you want to sing this song? Of course you do. Is this your favourite?
Yeah,
oh, brilliant. Brilliant. I love working with children, and when I come into school, no matter how I might be feeling, I just never fail to gain in spirit when I'm among the children.
Religious life is built around 3 things. One is the personal spiritual journey, so there's prayer, which is important. 2 would be being part of a group, working together with people, a community. And 3 then is some form of outreach, service, ministry, work, as it were. We all live in community, that's small groups of people who come together. So prayer is part of the day. I've been a teacher, I've been involved in youth work, I've travelled abroad, I've led retreats, workshops, seminars, and I've enjoyed that. I suppose it's, even though some of it wasn't classroom teaching, the skills are the same of working with people, trying to share the Christian message, trying to affirm and encourage the goodness that's there among people.
Is it your will that Tess should be baptised in the faith of the Church which we have all professed?
Our work is very varied. You can go from moments of deep joy and special times like a baptism or wedding, and you can go and be called maybe to a house where somebody is dying, and you get to experience people as they really are in their most honest moments, be it full of joy or be it full of sorrow, whatever it is. But I'm always very conscious of just how special that is for them, and that I happen to be invited into this.
When people think of enclosed life, oh, they're all terribly holy and whatever, and of course there is that. I mean, that's the whole reason for it, is the whole spiritual side, but the reality sort of enfleshed in everyday life is it kind of keeps you grounded. Obviously, you have to earn your living like everybody else, okay? So we have to work to support our livelihood. Like in this house, altar breads are made for Mass. Altar breads that are made here go all throughout the country. Everybody has to work. Why wouldn't we, you know?
I remember at the start it was quite daunting. In a church, especially in the north here, it'd be full. And sometimes, you know, it will hit you every now and then. Oh, this is what I'm doing, and these are all listen to every word I'm saying. Oh, of course, at the start, like anything, when you're starting something new, it's a big deal. But again, we're trained, sort of, with practice, to get used to that kind of thing. You've got the skills there, and they'll come to the fore.
Living in community, I think anyway, is very healthy.
You have your difficulties as well.
Oh, sure, God, yeah, we do. You know, sure, we do, yeah.
That's what
12 women in one house.
Unlike families where there's a blood connection, people come together at different ages, different personalities, very different backgrounds. They have to learn to live together and create brotherhood and sisterhood together.
Community life for me is an essential part of religious life. We're joined together, even though we're not joined by blood, we're joined through the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, and we're able to live community life as a result of that. And it's essential as a witness as well to people that it is possible to live community life in this world where there is so much, you know, breakdown of whatever it is, marriage, family life.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh really?
Who do you think is going to win yourself?
Oh, Argentina. Yeah. They'll pick Brazil at the post.
See,
Yeah.
that's the good man you have following your noise, you see. Okay. Well, you want to have a good day?
You too. Particularly for young people who do come from broken situations and who need to see that there is peace and unity there and that there is someone who really cares for us, and that's God. I love it. It's very rewarding. I couldn't see myself working in any other area of life. Even if I'm 90 years of age, I'll have something to do with young people, whether it's only able to pray for them at that stage.